Greetings, this is Sean, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how I put together my conservatory, the very first tier of it anyway. There's actually 3 levels to this, although it's all open of course, and the inside is like a big greenhouse. But here I am just setting out all of the brick walls that I built, and those are the beams and supports that are going to be going through, and here I'm just kind of showing basically what it's going to look like. There's going to be a wall between 2 posts with another board in between. And I actually am not going to be talking very much to this because there's really not much to discuss. Although I do make quite a few mistakes, and you will see them, and I will probably point them out. The longer of those boards are supposed to go around the big square in the center, and the smaller, shorter boards go around the outside. And you will see, it's right here at the very beginning, as a matter of fact, is one of the times when I actually put one of the longer beams, longer supports on the outside, which they're not supposed to be on that one right there is actually supposed to be a short board, not a long board. And I catch myself, of course, here in a minute and have to pull it out and redo it right there. And I do that one more time at the very end, and tell you what, I was rather upset at myself when I did the last one, but anyway, you'll see. Basically, I'm just gluing all the sides along of the brick walls and making them fit. The lines that you see on the styrofoam board there are more of a guideline. That's how it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be a 16-inch center and 8-inch squares around the outside, but not everything is true to measurement, and so it's close enough. Like I've said in previous builds, it's an old building, well, supposedly an old building, and I have decided, of course, to go steampunk with it instead of the classic Victorian style. And those boards are actually not brown. Well, they are brown looking, but it's a metallic copper with some black added to it. And I'm going to do another video after this one here. I just wanted to get this one out there, showing how I painted the boards and what kind of paint I used and that type of thing. And you'll see they're actually, like I say, copper metallic color. If I got closer, you'll be able to see the actual copper coloring with it. So anyway, for the most part of this video, I'm just going to sit back and watch this and let you enjoy the music that's going in the background. The music was provided by Emily from roll4fantasy.com. She has a website here, which is, the roll4fantasy.com, and she also has a channel here on YouTube. Look for, I think it's Emily Fantasy. I've got a link to her channel in the description below, and she also has some SoundCloud channel that she puts her music on. She offers it free, royalty free. All she asks is that you provide credit for her, which I do every single time. I even list the tracks that I'm using in it. And right now the song you're hearing is called I'm Alive, and I play this one on just about every single video I play because I really like this song, and it kind of matches with the speeding up that I do with my videos. So anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy, and I'll chime in from time to time to explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing when it looks kind of weird. But for the most part, I'm just setting up the walls, and that's all I'm going to be doing today on this one. Like I said, and I got to get some more supplies to be able to continue on with the next levels and whatnot. Above those rails and above the brick wall, there will actually be windows that will go up to the height of those beams, and then each of the outside squares will have a roof that will cant from side to side. And there's going to be 2 open ends with a door, which I have an idea for a door, but I'm still trying to work out the intricacies of it. It's, I don't want to share too much of it right now. You'll see in the future some of my ideas. So anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy, and I'll talk at you later. I have mentioned this in a previous couple videos. The playing card that you see there, the 2 of clubs, I use that for a square. Every playing card, with obvious exceptions, are about as square as you can get it. They, card players and magicians, which I happen to be an amateur magician myself, demand quality when it comes to playing cards, and they are very, very square. So if you ever need a quick square and you can't, don't want to go out and buy a, $10 speed square or something like that, grab a playing card, or even business cards. They're all perfectly square, and playing cards generally are plastic coated, so the glue won't stick to them very easily. You can wipe them clean really well, and they don't get destroyed that easily. And so anyway, those are BBs that I've got in that little container that's leaning up against the wall to help hold that beam. I think it's 3 or 5 pounds worth of BBs that I've just got leaning up against that just to hold it. And the 3D camera that you see there in the center, I tried to get it, to record, but I don't know what happened to the video from it. I tried to make it work, and it just didn't come out right. So I abandoned the 3D camera on this particular one. But when I get more builds going in, I'm going to try and get that camera to work better and be able to see from the inside out. And I'm also working on a video where I'm going to take you. I've got my camera attached to a little Lego trolley that I created, and pulling it through and panning from side to side so you can see from the inside. But that'll come later when I get more of it built. Just a quick mention. At the end, towards the end of this video, I'm going to put a poll up. Just wanting some opinions. I'm debating on what to put in the middle of this conservatory, right where the 3D camera is sitting, or I'm sorry, not 3D, but 360 camera, not 3D, 360 camera. I'm debating on one of two things to put in the center. One is a fountain, that would be relatively tall, about 10 inches, 12 inches tall, that would go up through the middle of it. Or I'm thinking of an aquarium type of look, like a fish tank. So anyway, you can leave your comments leave your opinion in the comments, or like I said, I'm going to put a poll where you can click up at the top that will you can vote, and just trying to get an idea of what people might think about, or if you have a different idea of what you would like to see in the center of the conservatory. Please leave a comment and let me know below. This will be remember, it's going to be steampunk, so think gears, think copper, think patina coloring. Anyway, I'm up for anything. Those are the two that I had in mind, was a fountain or an aquarium, like a 10-inch aquarium that would stand in the middle with the fish swimming inside of it. But anyway, oh, there's my other mistake. That one pole right there in front, right next, that I'm touching with my right hand, that was another one. That should be a short pole, and the one that the BBs are leaning against should be a long pole. Those two poles need to be switched. I spent so much time trying to get those to stay in line, and I had to pull them apart, and luckily the glue hadn't completely dried, so I got lucky. Oops, all that work trying to get that wall to stay up. I had to redo it. Luckily, the glue on the wall was still pretty tacky, so it didn't take much time to get it back together. So anyway, I'm just laying out where the rest of the pieces are going to go. Those short pieces that you see there is going to help support the roof that goes over those areas. The ones that are going across the poles that I just took off there, that will be the front of the roof. And that's about it for this build. Anyway, just a quick little fly through. Well, not really fly through, but a fly around, so to speak. And I'm going to try and do this each time that I complete this, just to show the progression and have a closer look at some of the details. I also did the inside of these walls to make it look like a stucco type of look, which I'm going to show in another video, probably this weekend. So stick around, and I hope you enjoy this, and this will be a fun project to keep on going. It's probably going to take me a couple months to get through this one. Hope you'll stay with me. Anyway, that's all. Have a better day, as I always say.